Today onwards, today onwards recordings will be there in a Google Drive. Okay, so it will be like here. So these are the topics. What major topics we are going to discuss as part of this data warehouse concept, and then we have SQL, and then we have this again SQL remaining part, and then Informatica tool related things, testing related, whatever the ETL testing major things are there. In this Informatica tool only we are going to learn how we are going to create test case, how we are going to validate data from one layer to another layer, how we are going to validate difference data between one layer to another layer, how we are going to take the test evidence for the our testing purpose, how we are going to raise defect, how we are going to work on the Informatica. These are the things we are going to discuss in Informatica tool or Informatica tool sessions. Then manual testing, few topics which is very important for ETL testing, those things will be covered. And then some Python topics we'll see, if time permits, then we'll see. Okay, so these are the things are there. For that, I have already created the folder in the drive batch 21. So your batch is 21. I think one or two folder again I have to create Unix command. Okay, and then manual testing. So the how the class will be processed. These are the things will be uploaded to the drive. Okay, how the document as well as the manual testing. How the class will be proceed with the like day by day. The like whatever the sessions we have will be uploaded to the drive. Okay, like Oracle SQL, whatever the class recordings will be there, it will be uploaded here. Then the class document for the practice purpose, we are going to upload here. And your question and answers will be question and answer, whatever the folders we have, like scenario based question, complex questions, as well as company, whatever the questions will be asked in the company, those things will be shared. Okay, so these are the things are there. Like I have created your folder, I'll color it later. Okay, as of now, like you can refer this one. So how the class will be progress class by class, session by session, we are going to upload it. Okay, so your resume folder, I'll be uploading the few nice resume for to prepare your resume after the session. Once you will be prepared, group discussion session after 1st January, we'll have the group discussion, because maybe most of the people will be if we'll complete 30-40% of syllabus, then only it will take, it will be helpful. Okay, so these are the architecture of your drive, Google Drive. Okay, and each one of you will have access for this drive from like after 3 days, or like whenever you will be okay with the drive. Okay, when you confirm your availability or the presence. So coming back to the your Oracle syllabus, this Oracle, we are going to cover the Oracle SQL. Oracle SQL is very common. Okay, Oracle SQL is very common, and it is like in interview they prefer Oracle SQL only. Out of like 95% interview, they will, if you go for that Oracle SQL database knowledge only, they will prefer. Other database also, it is based on the Oracle SQL only. Other database like you can say Postgres SQL, or you say Teradata, Netezza, Microsoft SQL. Almost everything is based on this only. Slightly little bit syntax will change, but almost same only. So we are going to cover the famous tool only. In each Informatica tool also very famous, so that only we are going to cover, so that you will have maximum option for the interview, maximum calls you will get for the interviews. Okay, so coming back to the syllabus, what we are going to cover as a part of Oracle SQL. These are the major topics are there as part of SQL. Okay, so it will take 10 minute time to explain your syllabus, so that like you will be familiar with the each and every topic what we are going to cover. And if you are seeing first time, no need to worry, I'll take it from the scratch. I will take it from the scratch. And I'll teach you how to write very basic queries, very basic queries. Okay, so you don't have to worry on that. Each and every person, until unless you will not understand, will not leave you, will take care of everyone. Okay, and if you want to prepare faster, we'll provide you the access for the previous class recording. You will prepare faster, and then if whatever the doubt will be there, you can ask from me. I'll be clearing it, as well as complex SQL queries also will provide you for your practice. If you have already idea, if you don't have any idea, then it's okay. Indra Kumar, your video is on. Can you turn it off? Okay, so Oracle SQL roadmap is what we are going to cover in SQL. Introduction to SQL, first topic, then data retrieval techniques. We are going to learn how we are going to the very basic query in this, and how we'll move forward with the basic query to the a little bit more complex queries. So I'll teach you from the scratch. If you don't know writing of SQL queries also, that is fine. We'll take it from the A, and we'll make you reach till Z in SQL. Okay, but your effort will be needed 100% every day. If you'll sit for 2 hours, that is also more than sufficient to cover your syllabus, like every day, including your Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which they will not have class also. Okay, Saturday, Sunday, if you'll give 4 or 5 hours, you will get faster. Okay, if you'll not give more time, then it will be like course by course, class by class, you have to cover each and every topic. If you leave one class, and then if you'll go for the another class, it will again it will be slow down. Okay, it will be like you have to give effort next day onwards. Next day at least you have to give 3 4 hours to complete all full syllabus. Then only you will be it will be helpful for you. Saturday, Sunday, I'm expecting 4 5 hours you give, and show some seriousness. You will get. Everyone is capable of getting this job, but only thing is that your seriousness matter here. Okay, so these are the topics what we are going to cover. Just a second, guys. Just read this one, and then I'll explain you full syllabus. Yeah, guys. So we are going to cover first. We are going to learn what is SQL, and what are the data types in SQL, what are the operators in SQL. Then we'll go for the data retrieval techniques. So we'll learn today only very basic query, how we are going to write our first query. Okay. So select a star from table name and all, and then I'll help you to install the software tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Then we'll learn what is DDL command, data definition language command, how we are going to create table, and then how we are going to insert data. Everything we are going to learn in DDL and DML command. These topics are very important. You don't have to work in a real-time scenario when you'll be working in a project, but as part of interview preparation, you have to know that these are all basic. These three are like foundation of your SQL. Okay, these three are foundation of SQL, or you can make it like this. Okay, so interview perspective, these are all important. So, but for the project wise, you will not have access to work on DDL and DML command. Only you will have access for DRL, data retrieval techniques. You will have access for that. Okay. Built-in functions, we are going to cover almost all built-in functions, so that wherever you will get time, whatever the queries you will get in the project, when you will be working a real-time project, you will be able to write by yourself. Okay, data aggregation section, integrity constraint, table joins, set operators. Okay, joins are very important, and this set operator you have studied in your school time. Okay, so same thing, but in SQL format we are going to learn. Then pseudo column, subqueries, transaction control language, and other topics like operator views, backup table, case statement, index, stored procedure. These are all we are going to learn here. Okay, so stored procedure, index, and all are PL SQL commands. We are going to see only the definition level. Okay, but these are remaining topics we are going to learn practically, practical wise. So as part of introduction, we are going to see the introduction to SQL database, understanding of DBMS versus RDBMS, sub-language of SQL, installation of Oracle SQL database. We have a video for this, and we have document for this, how to install your software in your laptop. Okay, if you don't have laptop, no worries. You can do online practice also using some Oracle SQL, live sessions. So data types in Oracle, operators in SQL, some important interview questions. This is not important for the interview perspective. Okay, they will not ask you any question if you are going for the interview. If you are going with the experience document, if you are going as a fresher, then you have to remember all this point. For the interview, they will ask you. These are the basic queries also. Okay, but if you are going like 3 years, 4 years of experience, you don't have to cover those things. Okay, guys. Then second chapter will be data retrieval techniques. Select a statement we are going to learn. Very first query we are going to learn in this. Very first language, very first select queries. What we are going to learn in SQL, as well as just a second, guys. Just a second, guys. Just give me 1 minute time. Yeah, guys, data retrieval technique, select a statement from clause and where clause. We are going to learn as part of SQL now, how we are going to write this part we are going to see, and how the from clause as well as where clause will be get added to your select a statement, SQL alias, then order by clause. These are the things we are going to learn in a chapter 2. Okay. Then chapter 3 will have DDL. We are going to learn how to create tables in a database, drop command, alter command, truncate command. These are all, it will be new for the new people. If you are seeing first time, it will be new, but this is a topic. Okay, so if you have studied your engineering or any other like BA, BCom and all, you will have subject. Okay, and then one topic you have to cover, and then you will be able to write in exam. So here, same thing here. One by one topic we'll learn, and then we are going to get the job. So here, DML command, we are going to learn how to insert data in a table, update command, delete command. Okay, working example with insert, update, and delete command, and we'll see some difference between what delete, drop, and truncate. And important interview questions, we'll see that. Okay, then general function. This will take your 2.5 classes to complete this full function, built-in function. It will take 2.5 classes. Okay, it will take 2.5 classes. So we are going to discuss each and every function, so that in interview you will be capable of answering all the question, as well as when you will be working in a project, no, in real-time project, you will be able to answer these questions. Whatever you will be able to work in the project. So my target is to make you capable, prepare you yourself, so that you will be able to work in a project nicely. You don't need to take any help from anyone else. Okay, so that's what my target. Like otherwise, other places, if you'll go in one class only, they'll finish each and every topic for the built-in functions. Then we are going to come for the aggregate function. These are the aggregate functions what we are going to see in a detailed level, one by one topic, group by clause, then having clause. Okay, difference between where and having clause, important interview questions for the same topic. This is chapter 6. Then we have chapter 7, integrity constraint. So integrity constraint is not important for a project wise. You are not going to work on this constant things in any of the project, but interview perspective you should know that what is like not null constant, unique constant, primary key constant. In interview they will ask, in interview they will ask you what is constant and what are the different types of constant. These are the questions they will ask you. So we are going to learn in a detailed level only, so that if in future, if you'll get a chance to work as a developer, no, you can switch in, like in the project, if you'll get opportunity for to get the work as a developer, you can say that, yeah, I have a good knowledge on SQL. But getting job, first get into IT. Okay, ETL testing is very important. Get into IT, ETL testing is very important. Because of this only, you'll be able to crack interview easily. All like if you'll have proper knowledge on this, ETL testing is easy to learn, easy to crack interview, and then it will be like, easy to survive in the industry for a couple of years. You can work 2 3 years, 4 years, and then later on, if whatever the latest technology will be there, that time you can learn that one. Okay, so no worries. But if you want entry, you should have pass. Who will provide you the pass? Entry pass. ETL testing will provide you the ETL pass. So entry pass to the company easily. Okay. There are some other things are also there, but those are the things are complex, complicated. Okay. If you learn those things, if you learn those things, it will take your 5 6 month time to like to make yourself like like proficient for the interview. You have makes yourself like perfect for the interview. It will take 4 5 months, 6 month time, but here 1 month is more than sufficient. Crack the interview, get into IT companies, work for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Later whatever the latest technology will be there, if you have whatever the interest you will have, you can learn and you can switch it. But this is the gateway pass for the IT companies. Okay, easy way. There will be lots of openings also. It's not like openings are not there, even though like people are getting call. If we have a kind of people are saying that, let's call, because of year end you will have little less call. But in future you will have more call, like coming to what, in future, in the sense, in January month, January 10th to January 5th onwards, you will have more calls. Coming back to the chapter wise, you will have this is done. You are going to learn the set operator. You have studied this one in a school time. If you remember, in your math, it was there. So same thing we are going to learn as part of your SQL, how we are going to perform each and every query in SQL. What is pseudo column and how to use in our query, that we are going to learn. Row ID and row num. These are the things. Okay. Subqueries, important of subqueries, using different types of subqueries, single row subqueries, multiple row subqueries, nested queries, multiple column subqueries, correlated subqueries. These are the things we are going to discuss as part of subqueries. Transaction control language, we are going to learn commit and rollback only. Okay. So these are the things we are going to learn when we'll discuss DML, like views, like operator stored procedure, what is case statement, how to use case statement, creating backup table and working with backup table, indexes, triggers. These are the topics we are going to, these are the PL SQL topic. We are going to learn only the, these three topics we are going to learn only the definition wise. We are not going to work on the query part on this, because we don't need it. Okay, we don't need, only basic knowledge on this we need for the interview purpose only. In any way you are not going to work on this thing. So first topic is our introduction to SQL. Any question in the syllabus of SQL, guys? Any question?
No, Joe, it's okay. You can continue.
Yeah, sure. If anyone is having
Hello.
any, yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to ask you what will be the designation or what will be the position will we get once we are completed the course? We will complete the course.
Yeah,
Course.
Raksanda. Okay. So these
Rakshanda.
questions, no, I'll keep it 10 minutes in the last. Okay. In the last.
Okay, okay, sure. Yes.
So otherwise, like the flow will be broken and other question will come and then we'll get stuck. We had two demo session for the question and answer session that was subsession, but we'll answer your whatever the questions you have. After end of the session, 10 minutes we'll discuss on your questions. No worries. Okay. Okay, guys. So what we are going to learn as part of your SQL first topic will be introduction to SQL. My voice is perfect, no? Like it is not slow, correct?
No, no, it's
Yes,
correct.
it's
Quite
correct.
good.
Perfect.
Jayant.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going to learn the introduction to SQL. Hope everyone is able to see my screen, and these are the topics what we are going to understand, learn in
Yes,
this
sir.
introduction. So this will be not much important for the experienced people. If you're going for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years of experience, they will not ask you this question because these are all freshers level in like introduction to SQL only. But if you are fresher, then it's mandatory that you have to remember all the point whatever is there. So, as part of introduction to SQL, okay, understanding of DBMS versus RDBMS, sub-language of SQL, installation of Oracle SQL, data types in SQL, operators in SQL, we are going to learn. Then coming back to the introduction to SQL, okay. So, Oracle SQL is very, very famous tool, okay. Oracle SQL is very, very famous tool. Okay, and SQL, where we spoke so many times SQL, but I know like many of you will be not knowing the full form of SQL. Okay, so SQL stands for Structured Query Language. Structured Query Language. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. SQL is a language of database. Okay, SQL is a language of database. Means what is database we have? Okay, we have what is database we have? So database, Oracle SQL is a database, Microsoft SQL is a database. You will have a Teradata, you will have a Postgres, you will have a Sybase, you will have a Netija. So many other database are there, MS SQL, MySQL, so many other databases. So many companies, they have their own database. So that is all called database, how it looks like. So I'll show you the Oracle database, how it will be your Oracle database. Okay. So if you'll see my screen, you'll see that this is the database, whatever the data you are seeing in the screen. So this is the place where you'll fire your query, where you'll write your query. So I have written the simple query, okay, simple query, and then I'm fetching the data from this table, okay. So I am just, so these are all, like schema. This is called as a schema. This is called as a schema. Overall, this is a database. This is database. And this is HR schema, core schema, admin schema, info schema. These are all schema we have, okay. And this is the worksheet where you will be firing your query, and this is your output window where after firing the query you should get some output. So this is your output window. This is your output window. Your data will be in a tabular form. Whatever the data you will get in from the table when you'll fire your query, whatever the data you'll get, that will be in a tabular form. So like this form. And then you will have vertical you will have columns. This all will be called as columns. Okay, these are all called columns. So how many columns we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 columns are there. 11 columns are there. So how many rows we have? These are all called rows. Horizontal things will be called as rows. Okay, rows or record. So your data will be there in a tabular form. One vertical or one horizontal. Okay, this line belongs to this employee ID 100. So employee ID 100, employee ID is what? 100. What is the first name of employee ID 100? Stephen. What is the last name of employee ID 100? King. So what is the email of employee ID 100? It is King. So like that, it will move on for the further. So how many records we have in this? So total 107 record in this table. So what is this table? This employee is a table. Employee is a table where all the details of the employees are stored, where all the details of employees are stored in this employees table. This is the very basic query to write to fetch the data from a table. This is called as table. We will have different tables. How will we able to find the different table? Consider that I'm going to HR schema. This is HR schema, employees table is there. If you go in HR schema, if you'll click on this plus symbol, no, this plus symbol, if you'll expand this, and then again if you'll expand this tables, okay, then it will load with the all the tables. We have so many tables: A table, B table, all these tables are there. So if you'll go to this employees, where we have the employees table, this is the employees table. How many columns we have seen? We saw 11 columns we have seen. Okay, so this is what we have, so many tables. For the earlier batch, I have created so many tables. That's why you are able to see so many tables. I'm deleting and then I'm creating. After that also I'm having so many of tables here. So this is what we have, the tables details will be there. You will have others views and all also. I have created few views also. You will be able to see that. Okay, there are so many other things are there that will see later. That we'll see later. Okay, as of now, this is the database. You think that this is a database, and we are going to work on this one like another 10 to another 12 to 13 session. We are going to work on this one only. So this is what the database. We have the definition for the database. Okay, using SQL, we can any question in database segment, guys? Any question, guys? If you have any curiosity, if you are seeing first time, any confusion, then let me know. Related to subject only. No general question we'll discuss in the last after 9 o'clock. Okay.
Yes, Jayant, one question, sir.
Yeah. Related to the subject only. Keep it that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So is HR schema is similar to that database name, like in SQL Server?
Your database is this Oracle SQL Developer. Can you see here written? It's in corner, left side corner. Oracle SQL
Yeah.
Developer. This is your database. This is a schema where your table details will be there, view details will be there, and others related to this schema, all details will be stored. This is a schema where you'll able to connect on this schemas, and you'll be able to work. Like if you want to work on admin, you can work on admin.
Okay.
So then that means one database having the multiple schema and another one schema having the multiple tables, right?
Yeah, one database will have multiple schema. One schema will have multiple tables, multiple views, index, and other things.
Sir, what is the use of views?
Views we'll discuss. That is under the course. We'll go one by one. We'll not eat everything in once only. Okay.
Okay.
We'll learn slowly. Okay. Any other question, guys? If you have confused with the database,
Hello, sir.
yeah, tell me.
How creates data in SQL?
That
Table. How to create table, sir?
will teach you that one. Maybe tomorrow we are going to learn that only. How we are going to create the table. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
Okay.
How to create tables, how to insert data, everything we are going to learn for SQL. We are 100% syllabus we are going to cover for SQL. Okay. So that you will be very perfect in the interview.
Hello.
Using SQL.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, any limitations of tables? Means 100 tables we can only save, or 200 tables we can only save.
There is
Any
no
limitation?
limitation till now I found. You can create n number of tables.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So using SQL, we can store data. We can store data, manipulate data, okay, and retrieve data from in database. Using SQL, we can restore data, manipulate data, and retrieve data. What is the meaning of store data means? If you'll go in a database, no, like if you'll see your table. So these are the data we are storing it, correct? These are the data we are storing it in the database. Okay, these are the data we are storing in the database. So if you'll see, all employees related informations are stored in a database. Okay, And manipulate data means what? You can modify the data. You can modify the data, like you can change the name to some other name. Okay, you can change the phone numbers. You can change the hire date. Okay, using update command and all, you can change the date. You can delete the data. You can update the data. So many things are there. You can alter it. You can rename the table. You can rename the column name, or you can drop the column name. So many things are there which you can manipulate the data. You can manipulate the data. That means you can manipulate the data using your queries. We are going to learn one by one everything. Retrieve the data means what? When we are going to write select a star from employer, no, that time we are going to learn how to retrieve the data. Okay, select a star from employees. When we are writing, we are able to retrieve the data. Okay, so these are the query which will, if you want to retrieve data, you will be firing simple query like this only. And some other tables, if you want to find, like I want to find, we have another table. What? We have another table like, something like you take departments. Okay, something like you take departments, like select a star from departments. So if you write like this, you are trying to fetch the data from the department table. So these are the data which belongs to the department table, So this is what. Okay. So we'll discuss one by one how to store data, manipulate data, retrieval data in upcoming upcoming sessions, like tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Day by day, we are going to cover full syllabus, and we'll go a little bit slow for this week, because many of you like initially I see like many of like who will be using first time, no, you'll have basic you'll have problem in writing. So for that, no, what we'll do, one practice session will keep. Okay, after completion of 2 days or 3 days, we'll keep one practice sessions. Okay, so that you'll have a proper knowledge on that. Okay, so coming back to the history of Oracle SQL, no? Coming back to the history of Oracle SQL. So 1917,
Sir, what's the meaning of retrieve data, sir?
Retrieve data means what? When you are firing the query, like this, you want to get the data from this table. This is the table, and you want to get the data, what type of data it belongs to here. When you run this one, so you are retrieving the data from this table. That is the meaning. You are getting the data from this table. So these are the data you are getting from this table. That is the meaning of retrieving the data. Got it? Next chapter is that only, data retrieval techniques. Data retrieval techniques, we are going to learn how to retrieve data from your tables.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so coming back to the history of your SQL, no? We will not go so much depth in history of SQL, but we'll see like who discovered, and then later on who acquired that. So 1970, no, Dr. Edgar F. Code. Okay, Dr. Edgar F. Code. If you search in Google, also I also taken from the Google only. Dr. Edgar F. Code, one from the IBM company. He was working in an IBM company. He gave the concept of database. So a database is nothing but relational database. Okay, he gave the concept of relational database. We can keep our data in a database in a tabular format also. Okay, so he was known for the father of your relational database. So Dr. Edgar F. Code, he was known for the father of relational database, because he gave only concept first time for the relational database. So we can keep our data in a tabular format, in somewhere in a laptop or in a system, we can store the data. He described relational model for database. Okay, so Dr. Edgar F. Code, he described the relational model of database. How can the two tables can be joined? How can we keep our table data in a table format? And number of data we can keep. So many things are there. Later on, Oracle, no, Oracle company, the Oracle company acquired this relational database model, no, from IBM. Okay, first IBM discovered, but later in 1990s, I guess 1991, then Oracle company, he acquired a full relational database, and then he gave a concept of Oracle SQL. Okay, now IBM does not have this, like Oracle SQL is very famous from the starting only. IBM having so many their own database like Teradata, Netija, database 2. There will be something else also. But as of now, three database you take like IBM presently it is having. Okay. So and Oracle SQL, Oracle company they have acquired, they did not discover it. They acquired, they bought it, this concept from IBM that time in 1991. So there only Oracle SQL become very famous for the database, relational database. So some common relational database management system that uses SQL are MS SQL, MySQL, okay, MS SQL Server, MS Access, Oracle, Oracle SQL, Sybase, Informix, Postgres. You will have Teradata, Netija. You will have database too. So many others are there. SAP HANA. Okay, so these are all examples of your database. Any question, guys?
No, Jayant.
No,
Up
sir.
to now, it's fine.
Okay.
Sir, all the database are same, like database to Informix or Oracle, or it is quite different.
No, no, it almost same only. Almost same. 1 or 2% syntax will be little bit changed. Few queries, no? Syntax will change. Like if you have 100 syntax, 1 or 2 places syntax will change in each and every database. So they will make
Hello, sir.
different. Yeah.
So what is the
Okay, means
difference between the HANA database and the SQL database?
Sorry.
What is the difference between the HANA database and the SQL database?
See, that is also database. This is also database. SAP HANA also database, and here also it is database. There also you are firing the query. Here also you are firing the query. You are getting the tables details and all. There, like it depends on the company. Company which what company, like company owner, no, like customers and all. Which database they use for their data warehouse to design for ETL project. No, which database they use for store their business data. So it's completely depends on the business people, the customers, which database they want to acquire from market. Someone will use Oracle SQL, someone will use MS SQL, someone will use Postgres SQL, someone will use Teradata. Okay, someone will use SAP HANA. So many things are there.
Okay.
Sir, all the databases are relational databases only.
Yeah, all the database are relational database only.
sir, so it need not to be learned every database, right?
No, no.
Syntax.
Oracle SQL is you can say mother of every database. You learn Oracle SQL, it is very common database. Out of 10 requirement in database, 9 you will be having the Oracle SQL only. One
Yeah.
will be some different database they will ask, but that also you can manage if you know Oracle SQL perfectly fine.
Mhm. Okay. Thank you.
I have learned Oracle SQL 10 years back, 11 years back, and then I am able to manage. I worked on what are the database. I worked on MS SQL, I worked on SAP HANA, I worked on Netija, IBM tool, I worked on Teradata, I worked on Oracle SQL again. Now I'm working on Postgres SQL. But I have never Google it out what are the syntax changes are there in two database. It's like
Okay.
you know it's the basic things. Okay, you will be able to find it how the things will be there.
It is a paid version, right? Oracle.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so next one we are going to see difference between DBMS versus RDBMS. DBMS is nothing but database management system. Okay, DBMS is nothing but database management system. Your data will be in a file, no? File, Excel file, XML file. That is called as DBMS, database management system. And first of all, this DBMS concept only came in real-time scenario. Then above that DBMS, RDBMS came. Okay, first DBMS came, then RDBMS came. This is DBMS, database management system. This is relational database management system. Okay, relational database management system. There is some basic difference between RDBMS and DBMS. You can go through this one. Okay, just read for 2 minutes, then I will explain you this thing. We can delete this one. Anyway, they are not going to ask you if you're experienced person. For freshers, they may ask you. Guys, if you are seeing first time this SQL database, if you're working on if you're going to work on the first time the SQL database, so initially 4-5 classes, no, you will struggle. Initial 4-5 classes, you will struggle to write the queries. But believe me, if you'll sit for 3-4 hours every day, if you're seeing first time, you will be able to, you'll able to write your queries in your, like, in your database. So initial 4-5 class, whoever doing first time, you like whoever is doing first time, they will struggle. Even though me also struggle first time. Okay. So you will also struggle first time when you are writing a query in a database. When you're using first time database, you will struggle. 4-5 classes. Then after that, you have to practice more and you will be able to get it. I think the language is very simple for this RDBMS versus DBMS. Everyone will be able to relate the things. Even though if you are not able to relate, I'll explain it. Okay, guys, so let's learn what is RDBMS versus DBMS. Okay, in RDBMS, no, you are going to store data in a table format. Data stored is in table format. Like this is the RDBMS. You are going to store your data in a table format. You are going to store your data in a table format in RDBMS. Data stored is in table format. Whereas in DBMS, data will be stored in a file format. In DBMS, data will be stored in a file format. File format in the sense when you have XML folder and all, when you'll have a Excel format, when you're storing your data in Excel format or XML format, that will be called as DBMS. Okay, data in the form of table are linked together. Okay, data in the form of tables are linked together. In this, no, you can join these two tables all together. Okay, you can join these two tables and you can get related data from this both the tables. So that is the beauty of your RDBMS. You can join two tables and you can get related data from these two tables. You can get related data from these two tables. You can join these two tables and you can get related data from this table. So that is the beauty of RDBMS. No connection between data. So when you'll have 2 files, 3 files and all, merger of files will be so difficult to find the related things. You have to do so many things. Okay, you have to do so many things. So that is the drawback in DBMS. So that drawback is solved by RDBMS. That's why companies are preferring to store their business data in RDBMS in a database, and you'll have billions of record in one table. You'll have billions of record in one table. I have seen one table like where 1.4 billion data was there. Like it was very huge table, very huge table. So data is stored in a large amount. Data is stored in a large amount. In data warehouse, you can store data in a large amount, like 1 billion, 10 million, 100 million, like that. You will be able to store your data in a database. Okay, in a table, you can store more data. data is stored in a small quantity, like 1 lakh, 2 lakh, like up to that only you can store. Okay, RDBMS support multiple user, like you can also log in and you can also work. I can also log in and I can also work. Okay, other person also, other to 10%, 100% also, they'll be able to log in and they can work on the same schema, same database they can use in the one organization also. At a time, 100, 200, 500 people also, they'll be able to log in the same database and they'll be able to work in. So multiple user will get access. Okay. DBMS support a single user. DBMS support a single user. It features multiple layers of security while handling data. When you use the RDBMS, no, the security will be more. Okay, security will be more. There is only low security while handling data. Okay, there is low security. There is only low security while handling data. There is only low security while handling data. The software and hardware requirements are higher. In RDBMS, no, the software and hardware requirements are higher. Whereas in DBMS, your software and hardware requirement are low. Like if you want to install this software, no, some 5, 6 GB, 7 GB should be there in your database. Some 2 GB minimum, 2 GB or 4 GB RAM should be there in a database. Okay, and speed should be good. Windows and before, like whatever the earlier operating system was there, so it will be difficult to store in that. Okay, because it will be stored in a latest Windows and all, Windows 8, Windows 10 and all, you will be able to install. So this is what we have the, okay. The software and hardware requirement are low. Oracle SQL Server, the examples of RDBMS are Oracle SQL Server, your Teradata, Netija, MS SQL, Microsoft SQL, your, like Postgres SQL, so many different RDBMS will be there. Whereas in the DBMS, you will have XML, Microsoft Access, Excel, all these things will be example of your DBMS. Any question, guys? Any question from RDBMS versus DBMS? This anyway for
No, Jayant.
people, they will not ask, but for safer side, I've just prepared this. You can go through once or twice, that is more than sufficient, and you can also learn that, and you can tell the same in interview. They may ask you, in rare case, 1:100 ratio, you can say. In 100 interview, maybe once they may ask, but they will not ask you. Okay. Let me drink
Okay,
water. Okay, so sub-language of SQL are DDL, okay, data definition language. DDL stands for data definition language. In this, we are going to learn how to create table, how to drop tables, how to modify in an existing table using alter command, how to truncate data from existing table, how to rename a table, how to rename a column. These are the things we are going to learn as part of your DDL. In DML, what we are going to learn after creating a table, how to insert data, okay, how to insert data in a table, how to update the existing record in a table, how to delete the data from the table, how to delete data from table, and then data retrieval language. Data retrieval language, select a statement will come in data retrieval language. So these are the things we are going to learn. TCL, we are going to learn commit and rollback. This part only will take it. This part is not important. Okay. So DCL, we will have grant and revoke. Okay. Data control language will come. Grant and revoke will come under data control language. So this is your some language. Sometimes in interview, they will ask you. Again, it is like, 1:50, 50:1 ratio. In 50 interview, once they will ask you sub language of SQL. So if you want, you can write in a note some small cheat, and you can fix in the wall when you will be attending the interview, because remembering each and every, it will be sometimes confusing. So you can write somewhere in a wall and you can fix it, or you can keep it there. coming back to the installation of your software. Okay, installation of software. We have a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel where you will be able to see my things. I have explained in that Oracle
Hello, sir.
SQL. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, when I install during the installation, I receive a error that the DLL file is missing. When I install the SQL, it's unable to
Sorry,
run in my computer.
sorry, come again.
Yeah, after installation, the Oracle, when I'm going to start the install the SQL, after installation the SQL, when you try to run the SQL, it shows the error that the DLL file is missing in your computer, unable to run.
I
That's
will
kind of
see that
error.
Vishal will help you in that. Vishal, are you there in a class? Like this one is the we have uploaded somewhere, so you can find out. Like I'll share in a group installation video. You can install by referring that, as well as we'll share you the recording for the steps. So let me introduce my. These are the not thing. I'll share in the group. Okay, in your ETL testing group. I'll
But
share it.
I try to several times, sir.
Sorry.
But error are not fixed, sir. I tried several times, but error is not fixed. Same error are given. Same error.
Same error is coming. Okay, we'll see that one. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Whenever you install, no, you have to install it from the download folder only. Like how the download folder.
Yes, sir. I install from the download.
So how the software will be there here in a download folder, no? Extract here only and install your SQL Oracle SQL from here only. Then only it will install. Otherwise, it will throw error. Like this, no? We'll go here. I'll
Yes.
explain you that one tomorrow class. Okay. Try it once again, uninstall it and then try it once again. Then we'll help you tomorrow. We'll have a separate session on this.
Sir, I after the extraction, after extract the folder, when I try to run, continue
Did you
shows the
follow
error
my
that
video?
DLL file is missing.
Did you follow my
Yes, sir.
recording?
After following, yes, sir. After following the video, I completely follow the steps also.
Okay, fine. So we'll see that one tomorrow daytime. Okay. Is it
Okay,
fine?
sir.
Or you want to discuss it today? So after class, we'll see that one. Okay. Message
Okay,
me
sir.
in WhatsApp. After class, we'll see.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so like whatever the things are there, installation document you'll have. Okay, so this is the steps we have mentioned for the installation of the software. We are going to share you with all these things. So 2 software we have to download from there, and we'll explain you in detail. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow we'll explain you. Okay. So this how to install the software for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. We'll take one of the system who will be, if anyone will be struggling after trying, just try it with the recordings and the document. Whoever will be having trouble in installing, no, I'll help you to install the software. Okay. So these data types and operators will explain you tomorrow. Okay. And some people were asking questions. You can ask your question now. So like cover this one, or like it will take another 15 minutes, guys. Or can we stop it for the question and answer?
Yeah, you can go ahead
Yes,
for
sir.
the
Yes, sir.
next topic.
Next tomorrow onwards we'll have more class,
Tomorrow,
more sessions will be
Okay,
there.
sir. Okay. Okay, sir.
Today, if anyone is
Okay,
having question, let me know. We'll discuss for 10-15 minutes. Because many people joined, new people. So maybe they'll have questions for. Okay, in one day we'll this initial first week will go little bit slow, so that everyone will be able to adjust. Yeah, guys. So tell me your question if you will have any question. Let me know. If you are not added to the WhatsApp group, let me know. Anyone is not added to WhatsApp group, can you raise your hand? So everyone is in WhatsApp group, correct?
Correct.
Okay, fine. So anyone is having any question? Anyone is having any question?
Jay,
Yeah,
I
tell
have
me.
actually the difference between DBMS and RDBMS,
Hmm.
RDBMS we can retrieve the data from table,
Yes,
but DBMS we are retrieving the data from file format. What
yes.
is the file format here?
XML, you know XML files?
Yes, XML.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is the example of your DBMS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, guys. Someone else was asking some questions. Okay, guys. So if you don't have any question, we'll discuss one or two topics of the this only. Okay. So we are going to discuss for the data types in Oracle. Okay. So what are the data types we'll have in Oracle? If you'll see here, no, whatever the database, if you'll go in a table wise, if we go in a click in any tables, so these are the data types. Okay, so these are the data types. So what are the different data types we have? Number, varchar, okay, date. These are all important data types are there. Okay, as a ETL tester, we don't have to go in a very depth of database. That we'll discuss after. Let me discuss the topic and then we'll discuss your hands-on project. So when I told to ask your question, you did not ask. Let me complete it. Then we'll go for the 2 minute, 5 minute again we'll give it. Tomorrow onwards, if you'll have any question, ping me, call me. Okay, we'll not discuss in the classes. Okay, so number data type is there, varchar2 data type is there, so date data type is there. So we are going to learn each and every data types here, the important data types. Okay, anyway, you will be not a part of you are not going to create a table, and you are not going to assign any data types in a real time scenario. As a ETL tester, you will not have access to the create tables. Okay, so what are the data types we'll have? Data types mainly classified into three categories for every database. So we'll have string data types, we'll have numeric data types, and we'll have date and time data types. So data types in database will be categorized in three categories. Okay, in three categories: string data types, numeric data types, date and time data types. These are the three things are there. Okay, so coming back to the why we need data type, why we need data type in for the table, like how the this one column is assigned with a number data type, first name is assigned with the varchar2 data type, last name is assigned with varchar2, like that. Hire date is assigned with the date data type, and again salary is assigned with the number data types. Why we need data types in a while we create tables, why we need a data type? So data types, no, when you use data types, means like if you have assigned employee ID as a number, no, it will take number data only. It will take one number data only. Okay, so if you assign employee ID as a number, so it will take numeric data only, like 1 2 3 5 6 100 200 500, all these things. Okay, if you assign first name as a varchar2, means it will take alphanumeric value only. Okay, it will take alphanumeric value only. Means like it will take alphabets also, and it will take numeric value also. Okay, when you assign as a varchar 2. Okay, whereas like when you give a data type as date, wherever you'll have format of date data type, date kind of thing, date format, you will have data is in date format. That time you have to assign as a date data type, date data type. Okay, so those are the things we are going to learn in detail as a part of data types. So what are the different types of data types we have? String data types, numeric data types, date and time data types. String data types, numeric data types, date and time data types are there. So these are the important data types are there. Okay. So one by one we'll see that what is string data type. In string data type, varchar2 is a very very important data type. This is the major data type. We have others also like char, varchar, all these things. But if you'll assign while creating a table, when you'll give char and varchar also, it will show you varchar2 only. So that's why I've kept only varchar2. So varchar2 data type is there. So if you'll assign this data type for any of the column, if any of the column, if you'll assign as a varchar2 data type, varchar2 data type means you will be able to assign alphanumeric value. Alphanumeric value means what? A kind of this string value, alphabet kind of value, or if you have any numbers also you can assign. Okay, alphanumeric value also you can assign in this one. Okay, so all this are your varchar2. All these are your varchar2. Okay, so it is used to store variable string data within the predefined length. It can be stored up to 4,000 byte. So when you'll assign varchar2, up to 4,000 character you can insert in this. Okay, you can have writing things. You can store up to 4,000 byte in this varchar2. If you have assigned as a varchar2 up to 4,000 byte, you can write it. Like here 20 byte is there, you can assign up to 4,000 byte. And another data type we have numeric data type. Numeric data type. When you'll numeric data type means what? In numeric data type we'll have numbers. Okay, number, open the bracket, precision and scale. Precision and scale. So I'll explain you what is the meaning of number, precision, and scale in detail. Okay. So if you'll see here, your salary, what they have mentioned is number 8,2. Number 8,2 means what? When you see your salary column, your salary column, this is how many characters, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Length is 5 digits. Correct. How many digits are there? 5 digits are there. So here you have mentioned 8. Up to 8 digit it will take. Means what? Up to 8 digit take before the decimal point. Before the decimal point, it will take 8 digit. So your salary is mentioned like number 8 and 2. Up to 8 digit it will take the value. Up to 8 digit it will take the value before the decimal. Like means what? 0, 0, 0. How many times? 8. How many times happen? 8 times. And then like this it will support. Okay, in this side you can up to 9, whatever the value it will come. This side means this 2 means what? After decimal, it will take only two values. After decimal it will take only 2 digits. After decimal it will take only 2 digits. Okay, after decimal it will take only 2 digits, guys. So this is what? Number 8,2. Okay, that is the meaning of your number 8,2. Precision is what? Before decimal. Okay, before decimal. Scale is what? After decimal. Okay, so that is what the things. We were having integers also. In data types, different types of data type is integer also. But when you'll assign your data type as integer, it will give you number only. You can also try in your when you create a table. That time when you'll assign data type as a integer, it will take numbers only. It will take number only. So that is what we have. Something example is like that. Okay. Some example of like this. This is what? 5, 3. precision is how much 5, and scale is how much 3. Clear, guys?
And Jayant,
Yeah.
if we mention only number of p means precision, in that case, what will be the output?
You can mention only number while creating a table, no need to mention 8,2. If you will not have any decimal value, you don't have to mention anything. Automatically it will take 38 digits.
Okay, fine.
Automatically it will be considered as 38. Maximum you can add up to 38 digits.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys. Any other question from
Is that mandatory to mention this P and S, or
no,
else it will give
that's
blank?
what I'm saying. No, two-way you can assign the data. Two-way you can assign the data, like a number, like a salary. While creating it, I am going to explain you that when we are going to create a table. But as of now, for your question, you can assign like this number. Okay, that's all. Otherwise, you can assign like this salary number. Same way like this precision 3, 2, like this also you can assign, that is fine. Or you can assign like this also. Just try it, this one. Okay, all these things. When we create table, that time I'll show you that what are the different things will be there. Another one will be when you want to insert data as in a date format. In a date format, if you want to insert data in a date format, that time you are going to give data type as date. You are going to give data type as date. It is used to store a valid date time format with a fixed length. With a fixed length, you are going to store your date data in a database. Date data you are going to store. Okay, and the range will be for the date, means what, like minimum date will be what, 1st January 4712 BC. I mean, like very long back when they have started counting, or like when the before Christ, before Christ you can say. So this is the date range, minimum date range they have set into the Oracle database, and maximum it will go up to December 31st. Okay, 999 AD, 4 times of 9 AD. Up to this label you can assign the data. You cannot assign 10,000 like this, 15,000, 20,000 like this. Maximum it will take 31st December and 4 times 9. Clear, guys? And another data type is there when you want to assign your data in YYY in date format plus hours, minute, and seconds. In this format also, if you want to store your data, then you will go for this timestamp. You have to give the data type as a timestamp. When you want to store your data in YYY, MMDD, HHMMSS, then you have to give the data type as timestamp. In the place of date, you have to give timestamp. Okay, clear, guys? Any question, guys, from this data types? Any other question, guys, from data types, Oracle data types?
No.
Okay, so this is what we have. Tomorrow we are going to discuss for 10-minute operators in Oracle. These are the questions no one will ask you as experienced person. They will not ask you for this thing. But when we have started Oracle, we'll go for the basic only. We'll go for the basic, and then we'll go till the mid level. We are not going to learn very complex level, but we are going to learn mid level so that you will be able to crack the interview. We'll very basic like select and all we are going to learn. That is fine. Okay, we are not going to learn very complex level. The queries part I'll show you somewhere how what are the labels will be there. So we are going to learn like how to join 5 tables, 6 tables. That up to that level will go. So today class recording will be shared through the drive only. Okay, I'm going to upload in this SQL recording. Each and every class recording will be stored here. Class document will be stored here. Okay, each session's class document will be stored here. Same way how we have in this other batch. You take any batch. like how we have the session here. So like that, okay. And then Oracle SQL software installation also I have to put in that. Okay, SQL docs. Okay, I'll share it through the Google Drive. Interview related, all these things. Okay. So today onwards, I'm not going to upload in YouTube. So initial two recordings for demo 1 and demo 2, I install in, I upload into what is that, YouTube. Other than that, we are not going to upload into the recordings. Okay, guys. So any other question, let me know. And one person messaged me like, can we have any real-time hands-on project? Definitely, we are going to learn 2 projects so that you will be able to crack interview. You will be able to crack interview using that only. You are going to crack the interview. Like if you'll see the project was, no, any batch you take, where is that? So like this, we are going to learn our project part. Okay. Project part 1, project part 2, like that. Okay, guys, any
Hello.
doubt? Any
So-
doubt
Hello.
you can ask. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, how we can access the Drive Google Drive?
Yeah, you have to share your mail ID. Okay. And then I'll give
Today
you.
I share
Yeah, you can share me
by today.
when you
Okay.
want access.
From today.
Yeah, fine. Share the mail ID. I'll provide you the access.
Okay.
Any other question, guys?
So varchar 2 and varchar is the same or is there any difference?
Varchar will have 2000 bytes. It will support up to 2000 bytes. But when you'll assign varchar, no, automatically it will take from database, no, varchar 2 only. You write char, you write varchar, it will take varchar 2 only. So no use of reading that one. Like if you'll assign your database as a char and varchar, like first name, F name, varchar, like this, if you write, automatically it will take varchar 2 only. Varchar 2 only. Okay. If you assign F name as char, automatically it will take varchar 2. That's why I have removed those two. Till previous class, I was included that, but I have removed that because when we take this, no, varchar and char, automatically it's taking varchar 2 only. So means they have disabled this one, okay, and they have enabled this only as a data types in your Oracle database. In normal, if your latest database also, now currently I'm working in PostgreSQL, there also it's the same feature only. When you'll when you'll enter data as a char, it will take varchar 2 only. All columns it's showing varchar 2 only. Char and varchar. Okay. Clear, guys?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Hello. Yes, sir. Sir, one thing I want to know that the interview will happen to face-to-face round or any online? Online.
See, it's a completely depends on your things. Nowadays, so they are not calling it, but maybe we don't know after 3-4 months they may call or not. But you can tell that I can attend virtual only. I'm in my native. I'm working from home in current company. You will tell that I can attend virtual only. They will arrange it. No worries in that. Till now, I have not heard that they are calling face to face.
Okay.
Vishal will give you the access. You have Vishal number. Vishal, are you there in a group? In the batch? You're not joining. Okay. So you let me know. I'll give you the access for that. Okay.
Sir, do we have a lifetime access? This Google
Sorry?
Drive. This Google Drive, we have access for a specific time or? I mean,
Your fees is clear?
sorry?
Your fees is clear? You
Sorry,
paid
sir.
fees?
No, not yet.
Okay. 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 We'll provide the access for the thing. For 2 days, 1 day we'll provide. or if you'll pay the fees, that will be fine. Let decide with the, these are the things, Bisal only manage. Let me talk
Okay.
with him, okay? How he manage.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so let's disconnect and then we'll talk tomorrow evening, okay? Bye, everyone. Any question?
Bye.
Ping me, WhatsApp me. We'll
सर
solve.
रिकॉर्डिंग जाएगी ना ग्रुप पे
Sorry?
रिकॉर्डिंग मिल जाएगी ना ग्रुप पे
Recordings I'm not going to upload into the YouTube channel. Bisal will help you into the class recordings and document. Bisal will help you, okay?
Okay.
So I'll
Okay.
tell him to drop a message in the group. You have his number also. You can contact him. He will give you the access for him. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye. Take care. Join tomorrow. No worries. Bye.
Okay, thank you, sir.